everyone. A very good morning. My name is Hemali Malavia. I am head nutritionist and head of hormone and thyroid vertical from Team Luke. I'm also one of the head mentors at LSI. And thank you all for joining us today for Monday Live. My today's topic on which I'm going to speak about is what is hormonal imbalance. Like we speak a lot about hormonal imbalance, right? So what is this hormonal imbalance? Why is it caused? Do only men suffer from it or women suffer from it? And what are the causes and symptoms? And how can we manage hormonal imbalance? It is something that we're going to discuss today. So to begin with, what are hormones? Hormones, in very simple language, if I say, they are the messengers. Who releases them? They are produced in our body. Basically, our pituitary and hypothalamus are the masters which tell our body to release or secrete hormones, and they are secreted to perform a specific function. Just to give you an example, estrogen and progesterone are two hormones which are needed not only for skin health, liver health, lung health, but they are we call them a sex hormone, right? Because it takes care of our uterine health. Testosterone is another hormone which is predominant in males, but in females also in smaller amounts. It's definitely needed. Then we have insulin, which takes care of blood sugar levels. Then we have thyroxine, thyroid hormones. All of them are needed to perform particular functions. When I talk about particular functions, like it means digestion of food, it means taking care of skin health, it means taking care of hair health, for that matter, maintaining body temperature, ensuring that whatever food we eat, like basically the carbs, the blood sugar levels, those carbs are digested, not only digested and metabolized, but utilized for energy production to take care of their sugar levels. For growth spurts, also we need hormones to regularize our menstrual cycle. Females get menses every month, right? For which there has to be a balance between various hormones. So all these hormones are produced by our by our body, various parts of our body. Okay. Now, then there are hunger hormones, then there is satiety hormone. So these hormones are produced because they are needed. Now, what is this hormonal imbalance? When the specific amount of hormones, our body needs a specific amount of hormones. So when there is overproduction or lesser production of those hormones, then we call it as hormonal imbalance. Just to give you an example, if your body produces excess androgens like testosterone, then our menstrual cycle will be impacted. We may have difficulty in conceiving. If our body does not produce adequate amount of thyroxine hormones, then our thyroid gland may be impacted. We may end up suffering from hypothyroidism. If it overproduces thyroxine, we may end up suffering from hyperthyroidism. If your hunger and satiety hormones are not produced in stipulated amount, then your body may not understand the difference between hunger and thirst, and you may end up eating more, leading to metabolic disorder. So likewise, various hormones are needed to perform various functions, like beating of heart, taking care of our body temperature. At times, we palpitate, that anxiety, that may be hormone driven. At times it's because of vitamin deficiencies, mineral deficiency, and at times it's because hormone driven, or at times when our heart is not functioning well. Okay, so these are various signs and symptoms that our body tells us that our hormones are not, there is no hormonal balance. Okay, today I'm specifically going to focus upon estrogen, progesterone, or I would say sex hormones and testosterone. So what is this estrogen and progesterone? Estrogen and progesterone, they are sex hormones which are needed for fertility, which are needed for normal menstruation. Okay, now because of our lifestyle, when I speak about lifestyle, I am speaking about if I am continuously stressed, I do not allow my body to rest. That is, I'm not sleeping on time. Or if I have too much of chronic fatigue, I've not allowed my physical stress, basically my body does not get enough rest emotionally and physically, then it can cause hormonal imbalance, wherein it can impact estrogen, progesterone, testosterone levels. Okay. So just to give you an example, if you have excess of stress, what happens is our body releases cortisol to combat that stress. But after a point, that cortisol is not enough. So what will our body do? It will start utilizing progesterone to produce cortisol. Okay. What happens? Progesterone is not utilized for its normal function, but it's utilized for stress. As a result, there is estrogen and progesterone imbalance. And now this estrogen and progesterone imbalance will lead to something called as estrogen dominance. Now this estrogen dominance will lead to difficulty in digestion. It may lead to bloating. It may lead to flatulence. Someone asked me just when I started the live that is anxiety related to hormonal imbalance? Yes. So estrogen imbalance, estrogen dominance can lead to anxiety. It also impacts heart health. It also impacts gut health. And most importantly, it's going to impact our regular menstrual cycle, and it's also going to impact our fertility. So this is how hormonal imbalance can function. Just to add on to this was about estrogen dominance. So, which is because your body is not able, it is not getting enough progesterone to do its function. Okay. Likewise, if your intake of sugar, if your intake of processed food, if your intake of junk is more, what will happen when your intake of processed and junk is more? It will lead to, when your intake of processed or junk is more, your body, what happens is the level of testosterone in your body increases. Why? Because sugar helps in, sugar is a precursor, or not precursor, but it triggers testosterone production, and it also impedes conversion of testosterone to estrogen in females. So if you have a period issue, menstrual issues, etc., then you should avoid having excess of sugar and junk and processed food, because it's not going to allow your body to convert excess of testosterone to estrogen, and hence it's going to impact our menstruation, it's going to impact our fertility, and it can lead to PCOS in some odd cases. So that was estrogen dominance. Okay, now let's quickly see about what are the symptoms for hormonal imbalance. Night sweats. So if your body is not able to produce enough estrogen, it will definitely lead to night sweats. Infertility, difficulty in conceiving. Here I would want to say, when you say infertility, whenever I talk to people, they say, oh, doc, I am infertile. No, infertility is when you try conceiving naturally and still you are not able to conceive for more than a year. Then you may want to call yourself, fall into that infertility category, otherwise not. So infertility, then there is bloating, flatulence, mood swings. When I say mood swings, generally I end up asking this, that do you have anger outbursts which are unexplainable? There was no reason, but still you got angry. If there are anger outbursts just before your menses or during your menses, it's a clear sign of hormonal imbalance. But if it is otherwise as well, there's too much of palpitation, increased heart rate or heartbeat, then these are also signs of hormonal imbalance. I have a classic case out here which I would want to speak about. So this lady, actually, when she came to us, she had too much of palpitation, and every time she had some stress, like she was late to pick up her son from school, or maid did not turn up, or driver did not turn up, she used to get anxiety, she used to become anxious, and her heart rate used to increase like anything. And that was because of hormonal imbalance. Specifically in her case is what I know. Altered heart rate. Then there is deepening of voice. That is, your voice may harden, or like, it's hoarse. Swollen face, specifically puffy eyes. Then apart from swollen face, there is water retention on the extremities. That is basically on your legs or in your fingers. Then it can lead to, it is one of the symptoms of hormonal imbalance. Dyspepsia, difficulty in digestion, constipation, or at times loose motions, loose stools, not loose motions, but loose stools, dry skin, visual problem, fatigue, low metabolism, falling ill very easily. Of course, it's low immunity, but it is also hormone driven in many cases. So these are few signs and symptoms of hormonal imbalance. These are few common signs and symptoms. Chronic fatigue, like you have difficulty in waking up, you feel tired throughout the day, there is belly pain, or there is excess pain during menstruation, that is you cannot do without medicine. So these are few symptoms that your body tells you that your hormones are not in balance, and hence you may want to work upon balancing hormones. How should you take care of, in fact I would say loss of appetite is also one of the symptom of hormonal imbalance, basically estrogen dominance. So how will you take care of this estrogen dominance? How will you take care of excess testosterone, or how will you manage progesterone levels in your body? So first and foremost thing is focus on your lifestyle. So when I say focus on your lifestyle, what am I trying to say is work on sleep. Ensure, most of the problems, people say that I have metabolic syndrome, I've started gaining weight despite of eating less, I don't wake up fresh, etc., etc. Start sleeping on time, follow circadian rhythm, ensure that you are sleeping by around 10:30, 11. I know 10:30, many of you may find it too early, but sleeping by around 10:30 is definitely going to help you in balancing hormones. It's going to take care of gut health. So sleeping on time is foremost very important. Now, when I'm saying sleeping on time, hormonal imbalance can impact sleep. There are many who say that I'm not able to fall asleep as easily. So it could be because of hormonal imbalance. What you can do, try left nostril breathing, try box breathing, start journaling, apply lavender oil over here and smell that, or you can apply lavender oil on your pillow and try and sleep early. That will definitely help you for getting good night's sleep. Journal down your thoughts, plan your day in advance, so that those thoughts of I'm going to do this tomorrow and that tomorrow will not impact your sleep. So sleeping on time. Next is taking care of liver health, because all the metabolism of hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, the food that we eat, the drugs that we eat, their metabolism takes place in liver. So taking care of liver health is at most important. What will I do to take care of my liver health? Very simple. You can have cruciferous vegetables. It's really awesome. Or you can start having sugarcane if you are if you're not diabetic, and it's okay if you have little amount of sugar. Simple sugars coming from natural food. Then sugarcane cubes, you can chew on them. Works wonders for liver health. To take care of your liver health, take care of your gut health. A good probiotic is absolutely necessary in case you have hormonal imbalance, because these good bacteria, they help in metabolism of hormones. So a good probiotic is definitely needed. Apart from good probiotic, you would also want to have B complex. So where will you get folate, biotin and other B vitamins from? Have fruits, have green leafy vegetables, have fresh fruits, have fresh vegetable juice which you can digest. For example, spinach juice or carrot juice or tomato juice. You can have sprouts. These are good sources of B vitamins. So you can start including them in your food. Also start including something called as chickpeas. Ensuring that you are active throughout the day is very important. One of my favorite, there are various asanas to take care of our uterine health, but two favorite asanas, one of them is Naukasana and another is Surya Namaskar. I would want everyone to practice that, at least 10 to 12 to 15 Surya Namaskars daily. And you may also want to ensure that you are doing Naukasana once a day at least. So try and eat small meals. Follow the lifestyle flow that we have already spoken about time and again. So doing all that will take care of your hormonal imbalance. Also, still, if you have too much of stress, too much of anxiety, then you may want to work upon the root cause. You can reach out to us in case you have any help. and in case you need any help. And also start meditating, insight timer, calm. These are awesome apps which will actually help you take care of your emotional well-being. There are many questions that I have. So this was me, Hemali Malavia, speaking about hormonal imbalance and giving you simple tips, because trust me, hormonal imbalance starts from here and ends on the gut. So work on your gut, work on your liver, work on your lifestyle, ensure you are active, and you can definitely take care of hormonal imbalance. In case you have any questions, please mention your questions in the Q&A section and I'll be happy to address. So a few questions that I have are: I eat very less but still cannot lose weight. Is it because of hormonal imbalance? It could be because of hormonal imbalance, but it could also be because your body is gone into reservation mode. So it feels that it's not going to get enough calories. So whatever food you consume, it's going to store it. So work on your lifestyle. Reach out to a nutritionist who will help you plan your meals properly, adequate calories, adequate macros and micros, and ensure that you are working out. And still, if you have difficulty in losing weight, then it may be because of hormonal imbalance. Someone else asked me, is anxiety related to hormonal imbalance? Well, most of the cases I have seen anxiety related to hormonal imbalance. Another question somebody asked me is, what all are the tests that one can do to take care of hormonal imbalance? So firstly, there are many symptoms which could be because of lifestyle. So please don't label yourself that you have hormonal imbalance. Let your healthcare practitioner, let your doctor, let your nutritionist decide on that. Let your blood reports decide on that. Okay. What test can you do? For me, simple tests like estradiol, E2, progesterone, testosterone, serum prolactin. In case you have gained weight, unexplained weight gain in a very short span of time, then you may want to do T3, T4, TSH also to help you understand. These are simple tests. You can also get sonography done of the pelvic area to understand whether one is suffering from hormonal imbalance or not. There are few other questions. It's because of arousing problem during sex. It's because of hormonal imbalance. Arousal during sex is common. It is not because of hormonal imbalance. Yes, if you have dry skin or low libido, it could be because of hormonal imbalance. I do sleep early but still don't feel rested. What to do? You could you are sleeping early. That's really awesome. But if you're not rested, you do not feel rested, it could be because your body is not producing enough serotonin. You may want to check on whether are you drinking enough excess of coffee. Is your water intake less? If your coffee intake is more, please stop it or decrease it. Ensure that you are active. Ensure that you are having adequate water. Sip on water. Do not gulp down. And you may also want to check on your protein intake. Many a times when protein intake is low, it can lead to such feeling tired. And there are times when hormonal imbalance causes it. So you may want to take care of that. How to come out from menopause symptoms? So Archana, menopause symptoms are basically because your estradiol levels in your body are depleting or diminishing. Okay, so your body takes 5 to 7 years at least to manage. There are cases where I have seen that they manage menopausal symptoms within 1 to 2 years. But for menopause, I have done a video separately. You may want to check those. Just one pro tip that I will give to all of you all for menopause is start seed cycling. For sure, it works wonders. So you can check on seed cycling also. It will definitely help you. Thank you for that comment on my skin glowing. It's because of the water. I drink enough water, plenty of water. My gut health is good and I sleep on time. So these are few pro tips for a very good skin health that you may want to take care of. I'm very stressed at personal front. How much is it affecting me? I would want to ask you, it can impact you as much as you allow it to impact. Everyone has stress. Work on, do not emphasize or do not focus on the triggers of the stress. Work on the solutions. you will feel much better. Do box breathing, do left nostril breathing. In case your stress is too intense, reach out to your friends and family for help. You can take professional help also, but work on your stress. Are a problem and anxiety? I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. Is it okay to drink mixed juice in the morning like carrot, spinach, beetroot, amla? Mixed vegetable juice is not an issue as long as you can digest it. Also ensure that you are cleaning vegetables thoroughly, okay, before juicing them, and do not sieve your juice. Okay, so just take care of this. What can one do for constipation? Constipation could be because of hormonal imbalance. In that case, you would want to take care of hormones. But otherwise, be active, take enough fiber, good fat, good proteins, in short, well-balanced meal, and sleeping on time. Another thing is sipping on water. So these are few things that you can follow to take care of constipation. Can low progesterone cause irregular periods? Yes, definitely low progesterone is one of the root causes for irregular periods. Can hormonal imbalance cause UTI? Yes, I have observed that during menopause, or when there is dryness in vagina because of hormonal imbalance, it leads to UTI. Anti-inflammatory foods are beneficial too, as it helps regulate hormone. It depends case to case basis, because hormonal imbalance can lead to inflammation. So anti-inflammatory food are good any which ways. I will not say it will help definitely, but they are good. RA, rheumatoid arthritis and anxiety. So rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune condition. It could be triggered because of it's triggered because of leaky gut, but it could be because of thyroid health. It could be because of chronic anxiety, chronic fatigue, etc. So yes, rheumatoid arthritis and anxiety are not though directly related, but indirectly definitely related. Collagen, and what is good time to take collagen and B12 supplement. So firstly, do not take B12 supplement on your own. Get vitamin B12 levels checked, serum vitamin B12 levels checked, and then ensure that you go to your healthcare practitioner and let him or her advise. Talking about collagen, you take good protein, good vitamin C, and good vitamins from food. You don't need collagen unless your lifestyle is completely gone on a toss. So I'm not much in favor of supplements and all those things unless it's case to case needed. Correct? Can pranayama help to help with migraine pain? So basically, why migraine and gut health are related. So you may want to take care of your gut health so that it will take care of your migraine health. It will take care of your health otherwise, and it will take care of migraine also. Pranayama you may try. There are many who have mentioned that I cannot deep breathe because I have too much of pain. So check on and then take a call. For what to do for which blood pressure, for what to do for blood pressure, which hormone? I'm sorry, I didn't get your question. Can you mention it again? I'm stressed all the time and get anxious every time on small issues. Please work on yourself, because you may want to work on acceptance. That will actually help you take care of stress. What food to eat for balanced B12? Okay, so low vitamin B12 is because your gut health is gone on a toss. You want good gut bacteria, so it will help you manage B12 levels. Apart from that, non-vegetarian foods are good sources of vitamin B12. But if you are a pure vegetarian, then work on your gut health and then reach out to your healthcare practitioner. She or he may definitely help you. How to improve gut health? Very simple thing. Have fiber, have green leafy vegetables, have 2 to 3 different vegetables in a day. Avoid sugar, avoid processed food. Ensure that you are having balanced meal as per the flow. Ensure you are sleeping on time, and it will definitely help you take care of gut health. Have to, okay. Is Is marine collagen better than bovine collagen? I wouldn't want to comment on that because we would want to ensure marine collagen is given case to case basis. So I would say let your healthcare professionals take a call out there. What about acidity and inflammation and how do we cure it? We will definitely do a video on gut health separately. In case you have any questions on hormones, please feel free to ask. How to detox lungs and manage stress after quitting. Okay, so firstly, I'm very happy that you've quit smoking, which is very important, not only for you, but for people around you, because even passive smoking is equally bad. So how to detox lungs? We have already done few videos. Luke has done few videos on lung health. You may want to check on that. One of you asked me how to connect with me. So you can reach out on www.lukecoutinho.com. On my profile, you can click on and you can book a consult with me. Alternatively, you can PM me and I will definitely take care of. Please take Q&A questions. I am taking Q&A questions also. Are multiple fibroids? Yes, definitely, Asha. Multiple fibroids are because of hormonal imbalance. You may want to work upon it. Menopause, I've already answered. Low blood pressure, I really fear for loud household like vessels, door. Fear for loud household house. I'm sorry, I didn't get you. What to do for blood pressure? You may want to check on whether you have high blood pressure or low blood pressure, and then we can definitely work upon it. High blood pressure, cut down on salt. Low blood pressure, one simple tip, increase or sip on water or increase water intake. Have sodium and it will definitely help. So yeah, that's it from my end for today. I am ending this session now. Feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram handle Hemali Malavia in case you have queries. I will definitely try and address them. For now, you can, just to sum up the entire session, focus on your lifestyle. Ensure that you are eating clean. Ensure to avoid junk and processed food. Have a good probiotic like kefir, kombucha, rice kanji, etc. Also ensure that you are avoiding sugar in any form, and meditate, deep breathe, exercise, eat clean, and take care. You're welcome, Ayushi. Take care, all of you all. Have a nice day. Bye.